HR Analytics course. Ever wondered how companies can predict which employees are at risk of leaving or how they always seem to hire the right people? It's not luck, it's HR analytics. Imagine managing HR in a company where you notice high employee turnover, but you're not sure why. Instead of guessing, you use data to uncover which departments are most affected, what's causing it, and how to fix it. That's the power of HR analytics. It helps you make smart, data-driven decisions to improve hiring, retention, and employee satisfaction. Let's dive into this.
This agenda is just a blueprint. We have an exciting opportunity for you to deepen your expertise. This professional certificate program in data analytics and generative AI offers a comprehensive curriculum covering in-demand topics like Excel, SQL, ETL, Python, Tableau, Power BI, generative AI, and data ethics. Acquire real-world skills and boost your analytics career. Key features: Certificate of Program Completion from the ENICT Academy at IIT Guwahati. Curriculum delivered in live online classes by experienced industry veterans. Best-in-class training on Gen AI and its diverse applications in the analytics domain. Exposure to ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and other prominent Gen AI tools. Academic masterclasses delivered by IIT Guwahati faculty. Opportunity to earn an executive alumni status from ENICT Academy, IIT Guwahati. Eligibility for a campus immersion program organized at IIT Guwahati. Exclusive hackathons and Ask Me Anything sessions by IBM. Certificates for IBM courses and industry masterclasses by IBM experts. Practical learning through 20 hands-on projects and 3 capstone projects. Simplilearn's Job Assist helps you get noticed by top hiring companies. 14+ skills covered. Generative AI, prompt engineering, data analysis with Python, data analytics using R, data visualization with Tableau, data storytelling with Power BI, extract, transform, and load, statistical analysis using Excel, etc.
So guys, if you want to see more content like this, do like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button below. Ready to dive in? Without any delay, let's get started. In this course, we'll show you how HR analytics can completely transform the way you manage people and solve real-world HR problems using data. Here's what we'll cover. Module 1, Introduction to HR Analytics. We'll define HR analytics and explain why it's essential in modern HR. You'll learn how data drives smarter HR decisions. Module 2, Levels of HR Analytics. We'll discover how HR analytics can help you from analyzing past trends to predicting future employee behavior and needs. Module 3, Foundations of HR Analytics. We will learn the key skills and tools to get started with HR analytics, including data management and basic analysis techniques. Module 4, Myths and Challenges. We'll clear up common misconceptions and explore the challenges of implementing HR analytics, along with strategies to overcome them. By the end, you'll be ready to make smarter, data-driven decisions that can shape the future of HR in your organization.
Module 1, Introduction to HR Analytics. In today's competitive and data-driven business world, organizations are increasingly relying on data to make smarter, more strategic decisions across various functions. Human resources, HR, is no exception. Traditionally, HR has been seen as a department focused on administrative tasks like hiring, employee management, and benefits administration. However, as the role of HR evolves, so too does its approach to decision-making. HR analytics, also known as people analytics, has emerged as a game-changing tool in modern HR management. It involves the use of data, statistical analysis, and predictive models to gain insights into employee behavior, optimize HR practices, and drive business success. By leveraging data, HR professionals can make more informed decisions, enhance employee experience, improve retention, and align their efforts with the broader goals of the organization. In this module, we'll delve into what HR analytics is, why it's important, the benefits it brings to organizations, and the key areas where it makes a significant impact. What is HR analytics? Human resources, HR, analytics, also referred to as people analytics, workforce analytics, or talent analytics, is the process of gathering, analyzing, and interpreting data related to employees and organizational performance. This data-driven approach helps HR professionals make informed decisions regarding recruitment, performance management, employee retention, learning and development, and organizational culture. HR analytics involves the use of statistical techniques, predictive models, and data visualization tools to extract meaningful insights from various data sources within an organization. The goal is to turn raw employee data into actionable insights that can improve organizational effectiveness, enhance employee experience, and align HR strategies with overall business goals. While HR traditionally relied on intuition and anecdotal evidence to make decisions, HR analytics brings a more structured, evidence-based approach to understanding employee behaviors, organizational trends, and HR practices. This transformation allows HR departments to become more strategic partners to leadership and other business units, contributing to business growth and success. After understanding what HR analytics is, let's now explore why data has become so important in modern HR practices. The importance of data in HR. In today's fast-paced business world, organizations are increasingly recognizing the importance of data in driving better decision-making. Gone are the days when HR decisions were based purely on gut feelings or subjective opinions. Instead, data has become a critical asset for improving HR processes and achieving better organizational outcomes. Data-driven decision-making. HR analytics allows HR professionals to base their decisions on objective data rather than subjective perceptions. By analyzing employee data, organizations can make more informed decisions in areas such as recruitment, promotions, employee development, and retention. Data-driven decisions reduce bias, ensure consistency, and enhance the credibility of HR practices within the organization. Improved organizational efficiency data enables HR to identify inefficiencies in processes and workflows, whether it's in talent acquisition, onboarding, training, or employee engagement. By uncovering bottlenecks or areas of improvement, HR departments can streamline their processes, saving time and resources. For example, data analysis can reveal which recruitment channels are most effective in attracting top talent, enabling HR to optimize their recruitment strategies. Predictive insights. One of the key advantages of HR analytics is its ability to predict future trends and behaviors. Predictive analytics helps HR professionals forecast outcomes such as employee turnover, performance, and engagement. By analyzing historical data, HR can predict which employees are likely to leave, enabling the organization to take proactive steps to reduce turnover. It also helps HR departments plan for the future by identifying skills gaps, career progression opportunities, and workforce requirements. Enhanced employee experience. In an era where employee experience is paramount, HR analytics plays a vital role in understanding what employees want and need to feel satisfied, engaged, and valued. By analyzing employee feedback, survey responses, and performance data, HR departments can identify areas where the organization can improve its offerings. This could include refining benefits, offering more professional development opportunities, or adjusting workplace culture to better align with employee expectations. With a deeper understanding of why data is crucial in HR, let's now take a look at the wide range of benefits HR analytics brings to organizations. Benefits of HR analytics for organizations. HR analytics provides numerous benefits that extend beyond the HR department and contribute to the overall success of the organization. These benefits include improved talent acquisition. One of the most significant ways HR analytics impacts an organization is in the recruitment process. By using data to track the effectiveness of different recruitment channels, HR departments can better understand which sources provide the best candidates. This insight allows organizations to focus on the most successful recruitment methods, reducing the time and cost per hire. Additionally, data can help HR identify the qualities and qualifications that lead to high performance in various roles, ensuring that new hires are a good cultural and skills fit for the organization. Employee retention. Employee turnover can be expensive, both in terms of direct costs, such as recruiting and training new employees, and indirect costs, such as lost productivity. HR analytics helps organizations reduce turnover by identifying patterns and trends that contribute to employee dissatisfaction. By analyzing employee surveys, exit interviews, and performance data, HR departments can pinpoint the factors that lead to attrition and take corrective measures. Whether it's improving employee engagement, adjusting compensation structures, or offering better work-life balance, data allows HR to implement targeted strategies for retaining top talent. Better performance management. HR analytics provides a wealth of data that can help organizations assess employee performance more effectively. By analyzing performance metrics, feedback, and goal achievement, HR can identify high performers, provide personalized development opportunities, and offer constructive feedback to underperforming employees. Data can also help managers set clear, measurable goals for employees, track their progress, and make adjustments as needed to improve performance. Optimizing learning and development. Effective employee development is crucial for improving skills, boosting morale, and preparing employees for future roles within the organization. HR analytics can help identify skills gaps and training needs by analyzing performance data, job requirements, and employee feedback. By understanding the areas where employees need the most support, HR departments can create targeted training programs that improve skills and competencies. Additionally, HR analytics can help track the effectiveness of training programs, ensuring that they deliver measurable results and contribute to the overall success of the organization. Data-driven compensation and benefits. Compensation and benefits are essential to attracting and retaining top talent, but determining the right compensation packages can be challenging. HR analytics helps organizations ensure they offer competitive and equitable compensation packages by analyzing industry benchmarks, employee performance, and internal salary data. By using data to assess the effectiveness of pay structures and benefits offerings, HR can make adjustments that attract and retain high-quality employees while keeping costs under control. Improved employee engagement. Engaged employees are more productive, committed, and likely to stay with the organization. HR analytics helps organizations measure and improve employee engagement by collecting and analyzing data from employee surveys, feedback sessions, and performance reviews. By understanding what drives employee engagement, HR departments can implement strategies to create a more positive and motivating work environment. This could include improving communication, offering recognition, or creating opportunities for career advancement. Now that we understand the benefits, let's explore the key areas where HR analytics has a direct impact within organizations. Key areas where HR analytics makes an impact. HR analytics can make a significant impact across various HR functions, transforming how HR professionals make decisions and manage the workforce. Here are some key areas where HR analytics has a direct influence. Recruitment and hiring. By analyzing recruitment data, HR can identify the most effective sourcing channels, the quality of candidates, and the time to hire for each position. Predictive analytics can help forecast the likelihood of success for candidates based on their qualifications, experience, and cultural fit, improving the hiring process and ensuring better hiring decisions. Talent management. HR analytics helps organizations identify high-potential employees who are ready for promotion or leadership roles. By analyzing employee performance, skills, and career progression, HR can create personalized development plans that prepare employees for future roles and align their growth with organizational needs. Employee engagement and well-being. Data analysis can help HR departments monitor employee satisfaction, morale, and engagement levels. By collecting feedback through surveys, pulse checks, and performance reviews, HR can identify areas where employees are disengaged and take proactive measures to address concerns. Additionally, HR analytics can help monitor employee wellness programs and their effectiveness in improving overall employee well-being. Succession planning. HR analytics plays a crucial role in succession planning by helping organizations identify key talent and plan for leadership transitions. By analyzing employee data such as performance, career aspirations, and development potential, HR can identify future leaders and create a clear roadmap for succession. Workforce planning. HR analytics helps organizations plan for the future by forecasting workforce needs based on business growth, turnover trends, and market conditions. By predicting staffing requirements, HR can ensure that the organization has the right people in the right roles at the right time, reducing gaps and improving workforce efficiency. Compliance and risk management. HR analytics can help organizations stay compliant with labor laws and regulations by tracking key metrics such as employee classifications, pay equity, and workplace safety. By analyzing this data, HR can identify potential compliance risks and take corrective actions to avoid legal issues and penalties. Conclusion: HR analytics is transforming the role of HR within organizations. By leveraging data to drive smarter decisions, HR departments can improve talent acquisition, retention, performance management, employee engagement, and organizational efficiency. As the importance of data continues to grow, HR analytics will be at the forefront of shaping the future of work, helping organizations build a more strategic, data-driven HR function that delivers measurable results and contributes to overall business success. Module 2: Levels of HR Analytics. In the world of human resources, HR analytics plays a crucial role in transforming how organizations approach their workforce. By using data, HR professionals can not only optimize processes, but also anticipate future trends, make data-driven decisions, and improve overall organizational effectiveness. In this module, we will explore the 4 key levels of HR analytics: descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive analytics. Each of these levels represents a different approach to understanding employee behavior and organizational performance. Descriptive analytics: analyzing past trends. Descriptive analytics is the most basic level of analytics in HR. It involves examining historical data to identify trends, patterns, and insights from past events. Essentially, descriptive analytics helps HR professionals understand what has happened within the organization and how these past actions have shaped current outcomes. What is descriptive analytics? At its core, descriptive analytics answers the question, what happened? It aggregates and summarizes historical data, often presenting this information in the form of reports, dashboards, and visualizations. This can include employee turnover rates, hiring trends, absenteeism statistics, performance metrics, and engagement survey results. For example, a company might look at the number of employees hired over the past year, the turnover rate, or the average tenure of employees in each department. By gathering and analyzing this data, HR professionals can get a clear picture of past trends and behaviors. Why is descriptive analytics important? Descriptive analytics is vital because it provides HR teams with a clear understanding of the past. It serves as the foundation for more advanced analytics and can identify patterns that help HR teams better manage their workforce. By analyzing past employee data, HR can pinpoint areas where improvements can be made, whether in recruitment processes, employee engagement, or retention efforts. For instance, by examining past hiring data, HR can determine which recruitment channels yielded the best candidates, or which departments have the highest turnover rates, helping focus future efforts on areas that need attention. Now that we've discussed how descriptive analytics helps HR look back at past trends, let's move forward and explore how we can understand why things happened using diagnostic analytics. Diagnostic analytics: understanding why things happened. While descriptive analytics focuses on summarizing historical data, diagnostic analytics goes a step further. It looks into the underlying causes behind past events, providing answers to the question, why did it happen? What is diagnostic analytics? Diagnostic analytics uses deeper data analysis techniques to uncover the root causes of particular trends or issues identified in descriptive analytics. This type of analytics is often used after noticing an anomaly or unexpected trend in the data. By digging into the data, HR can uncover correlations, relationships, and factors that might explain certain outcomes. For example, if an organization notices an unusually high turnover rate in a specific department, diagnostic analytics would be used to understand why employees are leaving. Is it due to poor management, lack of career development opportunities, low pay, or a toxic work environment? Diagnostic analytics helps HR understand the causes behind the trends. Why is diagnostic analytics important? Understanding why something has happened is crucial for making improvements. By identifying the underlying causes, HR can take targeted action to address the issues. For instance, if diagnostic analytics reveals that employee turnover is high due to lack of career growth, HR can focus on implementing career development programs, mentorship opportunities, or leadership training to reduce turnover. This level of analysis not only identifies problems but also highlights areas of strength. For example, if high engagement levels are found to be linked to a specific work culture, HR can replicate these practices in other departments to boost engagement. After understanding why things happened, let's now explore how HR analytics can predict future employee behavior and trends with predictive analytics. Predictive analytics, forecasting future employee behavior. Predictive analytics takes HR analytics to the next level by forecasting future outcomes based on historical data. While descriptive and diagnostic analytics look at the past, predictive analytics helps HR teams look forward and predict trends before they occur. It answers the question, what is likely to happen next? What is predictive analytics? Predictive analytics uses statistical algorithms, machine learning models, and data mining techniques to analyze past data and make predictions about future events or behaviors. It takes historical data and applies advanced algorithms to identify patterns and relationships that can predict future outcomes. For instance, predictive analytics can help HR anticipate which employees are likely to leave the organization in the near future. By analyzing factors such as tenure, job satisfaction, compensation, performance, and engagement data, HR can identify employees who are at risk of leaving. This allows HR to intervene and take proactive measures to prevent turnover. Why is predictive analytics important? The power of predictive analytics lies in its ability to provide foresight, allowing HR teams to take action before problems arise. This proactive approach can be invaluable in a variety of HR functions. For example, by predicting employee turnover, HR can implement retention strategies, such as targeted interventions or offering additional benefits to high-risk employees, reducing costly turnover and maintaining a stable workforce. Additionally, predictive analytics can forecast talent needs, helping HR plan for future workforce requirements and avoid skill shortages. Predictive analytics also supports diversity and inclusion efforts by forecasting the impact of diversity-related initiatives. For example, it can help HR understand how changes in diversity policies could influence employee satisfaction, retention, and performance. Now that we understand how predictive analytics helps forecast future trends, let's explore the final level of HR analytics, prescriptive analytics, which provides actionable recommendations based on data. Prescriptive analytics, making informed HR decisions. Prescriptive analytics is the final level of HR analytics and offers the most advanced form of decision-making support. It doesn't just predict what is likely to happen, but it also suggests actions that should be taken to optimize outcomes. This level of analytics answers the question, what should we do about it? What is prescriptive analytics? Prescriptive analytics builds on descriptive, diagnostic, and predictive analytics by providing recommendations on the best course of action. It combines data-driven insights with decision-making algorithms to provide actionable strategies that can help HR professionals make informed decisions. For example, prescriptive analytics might not just predict that a department is likely to experience high turnover, but could also recommend specific actions to mitigate it. This could include suggestions for revising the hiring process, adjusting compensation, or providing additional training or support to managers. Why is prescriptive analytics important? The real value of prescriptive analytics lies in its ability to offer actionable advice. HR departments often have access to vast amounts of data, but turning that data into effective action can be a challenge. Prescriptive analytics provides a structured framework to help HR make the right decisions. For example, if predictive analytics indicates that a certain group of employees is at risk of leaving, prescriptive analytics can suggest targeted retention strategies, such as offering professional development programs, adjusting work conditions, or providing customized compensation packages. By implementing these strategies, HR can reduce turnover and improve employee satisfaction. Prescriptive analytics also helps HR optimize various processes, such as recruitment, performance management, and workforce planning. It provides the most effective ways to achieve HR goals based on data-driven recommendations. Conclusion: the power of HR analytics in modern workplaces. The different levels of HR analytics, descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive, provide a comprehensive toolkit for understanding employee behavior, improving HR practices, and driving organizational success. From analyzing past trends to forecasting future behavior and making informed decisions, HR analytics helps organizations make smarter, more strategic decisions. In the next module, we will dive deeper into the tools and technologies used to implement HR analytics effectively. Stay tuned as we explore how data management platforms, predictive models, and visualization tools empower HR professionals to make impactful, data-driven decisions. Module 3: Foundations of HR Analytics. Human Resources, HR, analytics has emerged as a powerful tool for optimizing HR practices, improving organizational performance, and creating a more engaged workforce. However, to effectively harness the power of HR analytics, HR professionals need to have a solid understanding of the foundational concepts, key skills, and tools that drive analytics success. In this module, we will explore the essential HR analytics skills, introduce the fundamentals of data management, discuss basic analysis techniques, and highlight the key tools that beginners should familiarize themselves with to kickstart their HR analytics journey. Essential HR analytics skills. Before diving into the tools and techniques of HR analytics, it's important to understand the skills required to excel in this field. These essential skills not only enable HR professionals to interpret data effectively, but also help them transform raw data into actionable insights. 1. Analytical thinking and problem solving. HR analytics requires a mindset focused on problem solving and critical thinking. HR professionals must be able to approach data with a question in mind, such as, what does this data tell me about employee performance? Or, why are turnover rates higher in specific departments? Analytical thinking enables professionals to interpret data, identify patterns, and generate insights that lead to informed decisions. This skill is essential in making sense of large data sets, whether it's employee surveys, performance reviews, or compensation data. By applying analytical thinking, HR professionals can uncover insights that directly impact business outcomes, such as improving retention or increasing employee engagement. 2. Data interpretation and visualization. Once data has been collected, the next step is interpretation. Being able to read and interpret data in a meaningful way is crucial in HR analytics. Professionals need to understand statistical concepts and be able to apply them to HR-related datasets. In addition, knowing how to effectively visualize data is just as important. Visualizing data through charts, graphs, and dashboards makes it easier for stakeholders to understand complex trends and insights. This is why skills in data visualization are essential. Tools like Power BI, Tableau, and Excel can help HR professionals create visuals that highlight key trends, such as turnover rates, recruitment success, or performance metrics. 3. Statistical knowledge. While advanced statistical knowledge isn't always necessary for beginners, a basic understanding of statistics is a critical HR analytics skill. Concepts like mean, median, standard deviation, correlation, and regression analysis are widely used in HR analytics to assess employee data, evaluate trends, and predict outcomes. For instance, regression analysis can be used to predict which factors influence employee performance or turnover. This statistical foundation will allow HR professionals to confidently analyze data and present their findings in a way that's both understandable and actionable. 4. Communication skills. Data alone isn't enough. HR professionals must also be able to communicate insights effectively to non-technical stakeholders. Whether presenting data to senior management or discussing findings with team leaders, the ability to translate complex data into clear, actionable recommendations is essential. HR professionals need to frame data in a way that drives decision-making and action. By honing communication skills, HR professionals can ensure their insights are understood and lead to real organizational improvements. Additionally, this skill enables them to foster a data-driven culture within HR and beyond. Introduction to data management. Effective data management is the backbone of HR analytics. Without proper data management practices, even the most advanced analytics tools and techniques can lead to inaccurate or misleading results. Therefore, it is essential for HR professionals to understand the key principles of data management and how they apply to HR analytics. 1. Data collection. The first step in data management is data collection. HR departments are often tasked with gathering vast amounts of employee data, including personal details, performance reviews, payroll data, and training records. Ensuring that this data is collected in a structured, consistent, and secure manner is critical to the success of HR analytics. There are many methods to collect data, including employee surveys, performance evaluations, HR software systems, and feedback forms. It's crucial to ensure that data is collected with accuracy and integrity to ensure meaningful insights. 2. Data cleaning. Data cleaning, or data wrangling, is a vital step in ensuring that HR data is reliable and accurate. Raw data often comes with errors such as duplicates, missing values, or inconsistencies. Cleaning the data ensures that it's free from errors and ready for analysis. For example, employee records may contain incorrect or outdated information, or performance metrics might be missing for certain individuals. HR professionals must ensure that this data is corrected or filled in before analysis begins. This process is essential in creating trustworthy datasets that lead to actionable insights. 3. Data storage and security. Once data is collected and cleaned, it must be securely stored and easily accessible. HR departments must adhere to strict data protection regulations, such as GDPR or HIPAA, to ensure the security and privacy of employee information. Proper data storage systems and practices, such as cloud-based HR information systems, HRIS, databases, and data warehouses, allow HR teams to organize and manage large datasets effectively. Data security is particularly important in HR because employee data is often sensitive and personal. Ensuring that this data is encrypted and only accessible by authorized personnel is a top priority. HR professionals must implement strong security protocols to safeguard this information from potential breaches or unauthorized access. 4. Data integration. In large organizations, HR data often resides in multiple systems. For instance, payroll data may be stored in one system, while performance data might be in another. Data integration is the process of bringing all this data together in a unified system so that it can be analyzed holistically. HR professionals must understand how to integrate data from different sources to ensure a comprehensive view of the workforce. Basic analysis techniques in HR analytics. Now that we understand the foundations of data management, it's time to explore the basic analysis techniques used in HR analytics. These techniques are essential in helping HR professionals gain insights into employee behavior and make data-driven decisions. 1. Descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics is the first level of analysis in HR analytics. It involves summarizing and describing the main features of a dataset. For instance, HR professionals can use descriptive statistics to calculate metrics such as the average tenure of employees, turnover rates, or the distribution of employee satisfaction scores. Common tools used for descriptive statistics include measures like the mean, average, median, mode, and standard deviation. These metrics help HR teams understand the central tendency and spread of employee data, making it easier to identify trends and patterns. 2. Regression analysis. Regression analysis is used to understand the relationship between different variables. For example, HR professionals may use regression analysis to determine the factors that influence employee performance, such as education level, tenure, or work environment. It helps identify which variables are significant predictors of certain outcomes, such as employee retention or engagement. Multiple regression analysis can also be used to predict future outcomes based on historical data. For example, HR can use regression models to predict which employees are most likely to leave the organization based on a combination of factors such as job satisfaction, compensation, and career advancement opportunities. 3. Correlation analysis. Correlation analysis examines the relationship between two variables and determines whether they are related. In HR analytics, this technique can help HR professionals understand how different factors, such as compensation, training, and job satisfaction, are correlated with employee performance or turnover. For example, HR might analyze the correlation between employee engagement and retention rates. A strong positive correlation could indicate that higher engagement levels lead to lower turnover. This insight could drive HR strategies for improving employee satisfaction and retention. 4. Hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing is a technique used to determine whether there is a significant difference between two or more groups. For example, HR may want to test whether a new training program has improved employee performance. A hypothesis test can determine whether the difference in performance before and after the training is statistically significant. This technique helps HR professionals make evidence-based decisions and validate assumptions about employee behavior, performance, and other key metrics. It is especially useful when HR wants to assess the impact of new policies, initiatives, or changes to the work environment. Key tools for HR analytics beginners. Now that we've covered the essential skills and analysis techniques in HR analytics, let's discuss some of the key tools that beginners should familiarize themselves with. These tools can help HR professionals manage and analyze employee data, visualize trends, and generate insights. 1. Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is one of the most widely used tools in HR analytics. While it may seem basic, Excel offers powerful features for data analysis, including pivot tables, statistical functions, and graphing capabilities. HR professionals can use Excel to manipulate data, perform basic statistical analysis, and create reports and dashboards. Excel is ideal for beginners because it's relatively easy to use, and many HR professionals already have familiarity with it. It's a great starting point before moving on to more advanced HR analytics tools. 2. Tableau. Tableau is a popular data visualization tool used by HR professionals to create interactive dashboards and reports. It helps HR teams visualize trends, patterns, and key metrics in a user-friendly format. With Tableau, HR professionals can present complex data in a visually appealing way, making it easier for stakeholders to understand and make informed decisions. For instance, Tableau can help HR visualize employee turnover across departments or track recruitment metrics such as time to hire, cost per hire, and source effectiveness. 3. Power BI. Microsoft Power BI is another powerful tool for data analysis and visualization. It allows HR teams to import data from various sources and create interactive visualizations. Power BI also integrates seamlessly with Excel, making it an excellent choice for HR professionals who are already using Excel to analyze data. Power BI's user-friendly interface and integration with other Microsoft tools make it an ideal option for beginners looking to expand their HR analytics capabilities. 4. Google Analytics for digital HR. For HR departments that focus on digital transformation or employee engagement through online platforms, Google Analytics is an excellent tool for tracking digital performance. HR professionals can use it to monitor employee interactions with online learning platforms, internal communication tools, and career development portals. Conclusion: building strong foundations for HR analytics. To leverage the full potential of HR analytics, it's crucial for HR professionals to develop essential skills, understand data management fundamentals, master basic analysis techniques, and familiarize themselves with key tools. By building a strong foundation in these areas, HR professionals can make more informed decisions, optimize HR practices, and contribute to overall organizational success. In the next module, we will delve deeper into advanced HR analytics techniques and how to apply them to complex HR challenges. Stay tuned for a deeper dive into data modeling and advanced analytics approaches. Module 4. Myths and Challenges in HR Analytics. Human Resources, HR, analytics has emerged as an essential tool for organizations to improve decision-making, increase employee engagement, and drive business success. However, despite its growing importance, there are still several myths and misconceptions surrounding HR analytics that can hinder its successful implementation. Additionally, organizations face various challenges when adopting and integrating HR analytics into their HR practices. In this module, we will address some of the most common myths about HR analytics, explore the challenges organizations face when implementing HR analytics, discuss how to overcome resistance to data-driven HR, and provide strategies for successful HR analytics implementation. Common myths about HR analytics. While HR analytics has proven its value in organizations worldwide, many myths and misunderstandings still persist about its purpose and application. These myths can create roadblocks for HR teams that are trying to adopt data-driven practices. Let's explore some of the most common myths and debunk them to provide a clearer understanding of HR analytics. Myth 1. HR analytics is only for large organizations. A common misconception is that HR analytics is only applicable to large corporations with vast amounts of employee data. While it's true that larger organizations have access to more data, HR analytics is beneficial for businesses of all sizes. Small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, can also use HR analytics to make data-driven decisions and optimize HR practices. For instance, a small business can use HR analytics to identify hiring trends, improve employee engagement, or track retention rates. Even with smaller datasets, valuable insights can be gathered that help improve HR practices and contribute to the organization's success. The key lies in collecting relevant data and applying the right analytics techniques to drive meaningful results. Myth 2. HR analytics requires advanced technical skills. Another common myth is that HR professionals need advanced technical or data science skills to work with HR analytics tools and techniques. While technical knowledge can be helpful, it's not a prerequisite for using HR analytics effectively. Today's HR analytics tools are designed to be user-friendly and accessible to HR professionals, even those with limited technical expertise. Tools like Microsoft Excel, Tableau, and Power BI are intuitive and easy to use, allowing HR professionals to analyze data, create reports, and generate insights without needing to be data scientists. However, a basic understanding of statistics and data analysis principles is helpful for interpreting results and making informed decisions. Myth 3. HR analytics is just about reporting numbers. HR analytics is often misunderstood as merely producing reports and tracking metrics. While reporting is an important part of the process, HR analytics goes beyond just presenting numbers. It is about extracting actionable insights from data to drive strategic HR decisions that align with business goals. For example, HR analytics can help identify factors that impact employee engagement, performance, and turnover. It provides HR with the ability to predict future trends, optimize recruitment strategies, and improve employee retention. HR analytics is a decision-making tool that enables HR professionals to take proactive measures rather than simply reporting what has already happened. After seeing these common myths, let's now explore the challenges organizations face when implementing HR analytics. Challenges in implementing HR analytics. While HR analytics holds immense potential for transforming HR practices, its implementation can be fraught with challenges. Organizations often encounter several obstacles that can slow down or hinder the adoption of HR analytics. Let's explore some of the most common challenges that HR departments face when implementing HR analytics. 1. Lack of data quality and consistency. One of the biggest challenges in HR analytics is ensuring the quality and consistency of data. For HR analytics to be effective, data needs to be accurate, complete, and consistent across different sources. However, HR data often comes from multiple systems, such as HRIS, payroll systems, and performance management platforms, and inconsistencies can arise when these systems are not integrated. Data quality issues, such as missing information, duplicates, or inaccurate records, can lead to faulty analysis and incorrect conclusions. To overcome this challenge, HR departments must establish strong data governance practices, including regular data cleaning and validation processes to ensure the integrity of the data they rely on. 2. Resistance to change. Resistance to change is a natural barrier in any organization, and HR analytics is no exception. HR professionals, managers, and employees may be hesitant to adopt data-driven practices due to a lack of understanding, fear of new technology, or concerns about the impact on their roles. For example, employees may feel uncomfortable with the idea of their performance being analyzed using data, while managers may worry about how data-driven decisions will affect their autonomy. Overcoming this resistance requires clear communication, training, and leadership support to ensure that everyone understands the benefits of HR analytics and how it can improve decision-making and employee outcomes. 3. Limited HR analytics expertise. Many HR departments lack professionals with the necessary expertise to implement and manage HR analytics effectively. HR teams may have strong knowledge of HR best practices, but may not possess the analytical or technical skills required to interpret complex data and use advanced analytics tools. This skills gap can be addressed by providing HR teams with training in data analysis and statistical methods, or by hiring data-savvy HR professionals who can bridge the gap between HR and data science. Investing in upskilling HR staff and hiring the right talent can help ensure that HR analytics is implemented successfully and that data-driven insights are used effectively. 4. High implementation costs. Implementing HR analytics can be costly, particularly for organizations that need to invest in new software, tools, and technology. While the long-term benefits of HR analytics can far outweigh the costs, the initial investment can be a significant barrier for some organizations. For smaller organizations or those with limited budgets, cloud-based HR analytics tools or open-source software options can help reduce costs. Additionally, organizations can start with smaller, more manageable analytics projects and gradually scale up as they see the value of data-driven decision-making. With an understanding of the challenges organizations face, let's now discuss how to overcome resistance and implement HR analytics successfully. Overcoming resistance to data-driven HR. Overcoming resistance to HR analytics is a key challenge for successful implementation. HR professionals and organizational leaders must work together to create a culture that embraces data-driven decision-making. Here are some strategies to overcome resistance and encourage adoption. 1. Educating and engaging stakeholders. One of the most effective ways to overcome resistance is through education and engagement. HR professionals should educate employees, managers, and leaders about the benefits of HR analytics and how it can help improve employee experience, streamline processes, and contribute to business success. Sharing success stories and demonstrating how HR analytics has helped other organizations can be a powerful tool in gaining buy-in. 2. Addressing concerns about privacy and bias. Employees may be concerned about their personal data being used in HR analytics, particularly when it comes to performance data and career progression. To address these concerns, HR departments must prioritize transparency and communicate clearly about how data will be used, who will have access to it, and how employee privacy will be protected. Additionally, HR professionals should ensure that the analytics process is free from bias. Bias in HR analytics can lead to discriminatory practices and unethical decision-making. Implementing fairness and equity checks throughout the analytics process will help address these concerns and build trust among employees. 3. Starting small and demonstrating value. Rather than launching large-scale HR analytics initiatives from the outset, organizations should start small and focus on projects with clear, measurable outcomes. For example, HR might begin by analyzing turnover data to identify trends and develop retention strategies. Once stakeholders see the value of HR analytics and its positive impact on the organization, it becomes easier to scale and expand analytics efforts. Strategies for successful HR analytics implementation. Implementing HR analytics successfully requires a strategic approach that aligns with organizational goals and objectives. Here are some strategies for ensuring the successful adoption and integration of HR analytics. 1. Align HR analytics with business objectives. To ensure HR analytics drives meaningful outcomes, it must be aligned with the overall business strategy. HR professionals should work closely with organizational leaders to identify key business goals and ensure that HR analytics initiatives support these objectives. For example, if an organization is focused on improving employee retention, HR analytics should prioritize analyzing retention data and identifying strategies to improve employee engagement. 2. Invest in the right tools and technologies. Choosing the right HR analytics tools is crucial for successful implementation. Organizations should invest in user-friendly, scalable, and reliable tools that can handle HR data efficiently. Tools like Power BI, Tableau, and SAP SuccessFactors are commonly used for HR analytics, and they offer powerful data visualization and reporting capabilities. 3. Foster a data-driven culture. For HR analytics to be successful, it must be integrated into the organization's culture. This requires fostering a data-driven mindset across all levels of the organization. Leaders should champion data-driven decision-making and ensure that HR professionals have the training, resources, and support they need to work with data effectively. 4. Continuously evaluate and improve HR analytics. HR analytics is an ongoing process that requires continuous evaluation and improvement. Organizations should regularly assess the effectiveness of their HR analytics initiatives and make adjustments as needed. This includes refining data collection methods, improving data quality, and updating predictive models based on new data. Conclusion: HR analytics has the potential to revolutionize the way HR departments operate, but myths and challenges can hinder its successful implementation. By debunking common myths, addressing the challenges organizations face, and implementing effective strategies, HR professionals can unlock the power of data to drive better decisions, improve employee experiences, and contribute to business success. As HR analytics continues to evolve, overcoming resistance to change and fostering a data-driven culture will be key to its widespread adoption. By following the strategies outlined in this module, organizations can pave the way for a successful HR analytics journey and create a more efficient, effective, and data-driven HR function. Congratulations on completing the HR analytics course.
Want to watch more insightful videos like this? Don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Join our learning community and stay updated with the latest in tech and career growth. See you in the next video. Hi there. If you like this video, subscribe to Simplilearn's YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, check the description below.